nation. No donation, no salvation.
And remember, respect is everything.
And we're back. And yes, as you can see from the jack-o'-lanterns in the background, it is the first day of Spoopy Month. So yes, well, not the first day of the month, but, you know, it's my first upload of the Spooky Month. But, yeah, we're going to start off with just another car mock, but this one's kind of special. This is Mutt from Motorcity. So yes, if you don't remember Motorcity, it was a show on Disney XD. It was made by the same people that made Megas XLR, so that was part of the reason I even checked it out in the first place, since I loved Megas XLR. But yeah, here is Mutt. This is the main character's car, Mike Chilton, and I would have made a figure for him. I forgot, and I just decided to focus mostly on the car, but we do have our test pilot back there in case we need to demonstrate said features. But yeah, no, here's the car itself. It's quite an interesting specimen, very muscle car inspired, with some insane features to it. I mean, the show definitely went for a more very cartoonish, kind of over-the-top style with the cars. Mike's car being a good example, because obviously it's clearly based on a muscle car, but it's also got just some insane hot rod elements, and yes, there's a stupid amount of exhaust pipes that is intentional. But yeah, no, I think I did a pretty good job recreating the car. I'm pretty happy with it. But I did make some accessories for it. Or, well, I have these little flame effects that look really good when you stick them in the back pipes. So one of my favorite ways to display it is with those plugged in the back. I'm not going to plug them in yet, because I do want to compare this car to another build that I had lying around. Because this actually isn't the first time I built this car. The first time I built it, I used a completely different chassis and color entirely. Here's the old version, or what's left of it, and the spoiler, or what's left of that. So yeah, I built this version first because at the time I didn't have any of the correct green to build this one. So I just made this one with the darker green, and it wasn't a bad first attempt, but for my standards, it was... Okay, it was pretty bad. I'm not going to lie. But I kept the car anyway, since I already took all the good parts off of it for this car, which wasn't really that many, thankfully. So most of the car is still intact, so if I wanted to, I guess I could technically still rebuild it into something else. But I'm probably going to tear this whole thing down completely and reuse the green for something different. Maybe a different car or another Transformer project, which I do got a bunch of those coming, so look forward to that. So, there's the old version. I wanted to show this off before I scrapped it. So there's that. So, let's get that out of there, since the main focus is the new version. So yeah, here is the new version. If I remember correctly, I feel like the front end of the car was heavily inspired by the Plymouth Roadrunner of the early 1970s. I want to say a 71 Roadrunner based on the shape. I could be wrong. I just went based on the concept art and images that were provided online, so it's the best I could do. Or at least that's my assumption on the kind of car that it's based on. But let's go ahead and take a look at it from all angles. Yes, in the show it had that many pipes. It was like very kind of cyberpunky, futuristic, kind of like, you know, aesthetics. So everything was extremely exaggerated. So we got, let's see, we got 6 back here. That's 8, 9, 10, 11... 12, 13, 14 pipes. Good Lord. Also, I'm sorry it took me that long to count. I'm not good at numbers. That's why I don't work a register anymore. But, yeah. It also has dual hood scoops, because I guess they thought that looked cool. And don't get me wrong, it is a cool looking car, or else I wouldn't have built it. The double-decker spoiler is definitely it's a choice. Only thing I couldn't really build for this car was the weapons. I just didn't feel like trying to implement them. So what I did is I turned this engine detail that's up here on top, which is accurate to the original car, and I just used stud launchers, which, here, let's put these pipes down. So if you want to load them up, which I'm going to because I want to, because I have so many of these green clear studs, I don't know what to do with them, so... Any stud launchers I build in the future, I'm just going to use these for ammo. And they're green, so they match the car. Here's the ammunition that I'm going to be using for this vehicle. But go ahead and load them up. And there we go. We're all full and ready for action. Only downside is you do kind of have to lower the pipes to an inaccurate angle to be able to use them. But, I mean, the car does have armament, so if you want to use those, you can do that. I'm going to go ahead and put that back in. All right. And you could still adjust the pipes. You just can't have them up all the way because, again, like I said, it gets in the way of the stud launchers, which do bump into the spoiler. But it's not the biggest deal. Another accessory I did include are these flame trail effects because the show had very exaggerated like animations and effects. So it actually works really well with this car. It's very fitting. So I'm going to go ahead and plug those in just so that they're on the car. This one is surprisingly tight. It's probably because of that piece I'm using for the pipe, so got to be extra careful with that one. But yeah, there's Mutt, and I keep knocking over that stupid tree. Beautiful. This is why I don't like background props. But yeah, there's the flame trail effects if you want to see what that looks like. Pretty cool. Only last thing I can really demonstrate is just putting a driver in it. Now, thankfully, I did bring the test pilot. They are making their return. So let's go ahead and get them in there. Get them at a nice, I want to say like what, a 45-degree angle? Something like that? Okay. Oh, I keep knocking into things with the damn flames. But anyway, go ahead and move the steering wheel up. Put our wannabe Mike Chilton in the driver's seat. Fold it back down. And then just take the roof. La-da-da. La-da-da. And you're ready for action. So yeah, no, I'm pretty happy with this build. I'm not happy with these damn trees that keep falling over, but that's beside the point. Yeah, no, I'm pretty happy with how it turned out, and I hope everyone else that was a fan of Motorcity likes it as well, because, you know, it's another case of, just a good show getting canceled too early. And I hate Disney for that because it was a great show. It should have gotten another season. Same with Megas. But you know what? The 20-something episodes that we did get, I was happy with them. So, like Megas, I'm more or less justified. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this build. I don't know what I have planned next, aside from the other Transformer builds I mentioned. But until next time, you all have a good one.
Hallelujah! Another soul saved!